Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Thursday, August 21st, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with AEW Dynamite, which was broadcast on tape delay last night via TBS and HBO Max from the OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland. AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page prevented Mark Briscoe from being lit on fire by MJF, his opponent, this Sunday at Forbidden Door London by giving in to MJF's demands.
Number 1, the title can change hands via disqualification. Number 2, the title can change hands via countout. And number 3, which I didn't originally have planned, but good on you. You tricked me last week. Congrats, you outsmarted me for all of 5 seconds. Number 3 is, I do not have to use my contract in order to get my match at Forbidden Door. So what's it gonna be, Hangman? Because about right now, I'm gonna ask for a lighter, and we're gonna find out if the people like it when MJF lights things on fire as much as they do when their hero Hangman does. And you, my friend, have until the count of 5.
Briscoe had threatened MJF earlier in the night, leading to MJF enlisting Ricochet in the Gates of Agony to help him hold Briscoe hostage. In the opening segment of Dynamite, Will Ospreay cut a promo explaining he's not cleared for his tag team cage match at Forbidden Door, which is why it's an unsanctioned lights out match. Ospreay's promo was interrupted by the Death Riders leading into the first match of the night, which saw the trio of Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta fall to Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kevin Knight, and Mike Bailey when Tanahashi pinned Yuta. Following the match, a brawl broke out, which included both teams as well as Ospreay, the Young Bucks, Bullet Club War Dogs, the Ops, and Darby Allin. The AEW World Tag Team title #1 contenders tournament closed without a definitive winner as FTR wrestled Bandito and Brody King to a 30-minute time limit draw. As a result, both teams will challenge Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin in a three-way match at Forbidden Door. An in-ring promo by Adam Copeland and Christian Cage was interrupted by their Forbidden Door opponents Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. Sabian and Mother Wayne appeared in person while Wayne cut a promo by way of video. Wayne announced that his foot was broken and he would be replaced in the match by a returning Killswitch who came down to the ring and chokeslammed both Copeland and Cage. Previously known as Luchasaurus, he had been battling double lung pneumonia since last September, last making an in-ring appearance at All In London in August 2024 when he helped Cage win a Casino Gauntlet match. And in the show's main event, Mercedes Moné and Athena defeated the team of Toni Storm and Alex Windsor after Athena pinned Windsor. Prior to the match, Stardom wrestler Bozilla was announced as making her AEW debut at Forbidden Door in the four-way match for Moné's TBS title, which also includes Windsor and Persephone. In World Wrestling Entertainment news, ESPN will be taking over the broadcast of WWE Premium Live events months sooner than expected, as was first to close by The Hollywood Reporter yesterday. Slated to originally take over WWE PLEs in 2026, ESPN and its new direct-to-consumer streaming service will begin airing events beginning on September 20th with WWE WrestlePalooza, which will emanate from Indianapolis. An official announcement from WWE and ESPN is expected today. The Hollywood Reporter story noted that WWE and its current United States streaming partner Peacock have negotiated the end of their deal for PLEs and that Peacock will receive a new main roster branded show. Details about that show are expected to be announced soon. In related news, Saturday night's main event will now air exclusively on Peacock, according to a report on Wednesday from Sports Business Journal. There are 2 Saturday night's main events currently scheduled for the remainder of 2025, November 1st in a yet-to-be-announced venue, and on December 13th in Boston, where John Cena will wrestle his last match. The story noted that WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Levesque and NBC Sports President Rick Cordella led each side's negotiation. WWE SmackDown replays will remain exclusively on Peacock for 1 month following its air date. The WWE Network library will continue to be accessible through the end of the year, and NXT PLEs will remain on the streaming service until March of 2026. Speaking of NXT PLEs, NXT No Mercy will emanate from Fort Lauderdale, Florida on September 27th, according to a report yesterday from Post Wrestling. The story noted that No Mercy is expected to air domestically on Peacock and on Netflix internationally, as the rights to NXT events were not listed as a part of WWE's new deal with ESPN. This past April's WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas drew a combined 118,641 fans, according to a recent filing by the Las Vegas Stadium Authority and obtained by WrestleNomics. The filing disclosed Saturday's attendance at 58,538 and Sunday's at 60,103. WWE had previously announced figures of 61,467 on Saturday and 63,226 on Sunday, although the WrestleNomics story noted, quote, that it's unclear whether these numbers account for attendees who were in suites or if the figures were a reflection specifically of ticket sales or tickets distributed, end quote. And finally, in ratings news, Tuesday night's edition of NXT drew 625,000 viewers to the CW, according to Programming Insider. That's a decrease from last week's audience of 728,000. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .15, slightly up from last week's rating of .17. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.